Oh yeah, Black Sun in the Hizzle, all for Shizzledism. Got an excellent show here today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about several things today. I'm gonna talk about Tom Homan. I'm gonna talk about Selena Gomez. I'm gonna talk about Fannie Willis. I'm gonna talk about it today, y'all. Um, let's start off with Selena Gomez. And oh look at this accident. Oh look at this shit. Ah, look at this shit this morning. I can't even show y'all my damn. Even though I clean my windows, it looks fuzzy on camera because of the sunlight. But yeah, we got an accident this morning. Somebody late for work? Is that what y'all were? Rushing? Yes, rushing. Oh, here's the other accident. Oh yeah, somebody was speeding. That's what it looks like. Somebody was speeding right there. Yeah, you were speeding, weren't you? Oh, you were on the phone and you were speeding. Oh, you were on the phone and speeding. Yes. Oh, yes. Your tire's gone there, sir. Rushing, yeah. People in a rush, man. People in the rush. Won't be going that way no more. So how y'all doing this morning? I'm gonna get on the highway because I don't want to take the streets. No, I'm gonna take the streets. So Selena Gomez got on camera. She got on camera, started crying, and she took the video down. Oh, I also want to talk about Columbia too. I want to talk about Columbia too. So she gets on there, starts crying. When I saw the video, first thing I'm thinking is she fake crying? Is she is she fake crying? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like you're trying to force tears, and it looks like you're fake crying. So, anywho, um, I saw the video, and of course she takes it down, and for some reason, you got a lot of Hispanic women that are out of touch with what's going on with the country, or they're just being defiant. So first it was the Karens, and now it's the Hispanic Karens, the Selena Gomez's, the Selenas of the world, the Gomez's of the world. So you know, you had one video of one lady talking about, oh, African Americans need to be humble. Really? Oh my gosh! It just like, yo, why are people going against the grain when it comes to Donald Trump? I'm not going to even mention Barack Obama being the largest deporters of illegal migrants. We're not going to talk about that, but we're just going to talk about Donald Trump, Tom Homan, and this situation with Selena Gomez. It just amazed me. But let me take a detour real quick. Let's talk about how Colombia, I want to say one of the most arrogant Hispanic countries that I know of. Every damn Colombians, boy, they are some goddamn very arrogant people. Not all of them, but most of them. Oh my God! So the president, he really thought of Colombia, thought he was going to try Trump. He was like, "Oh, we're not going to take any uh, migrants, this and that and the other." And Trump was like, "Okay, we're going to go up on tariffs, and for every day that we're going to go up 25% every day on the tariffs." Oh, the president of goddamn Colombia folded like a shotgun. He broke down and folded like a shotgun. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, he folded. He messed around and found out, didn't he? So now we're seeing that, yeah, Trump is not someone to be played with. Just look at Tom Homan. The Trump administration is not going to be an administration to be played with. And I guess people are learning the hard way. People outside of the U.S. have to understand that Trump is not Biden. What's going on, Tina? Tina said, Folded like a cheap suit. Tina said folded like a cheap suit. How you doing, Tina? Tina, I am just really amazed at the level of out of touchness, the level of arrogance, the level of just the audacity, of these people in this whole migration situation. You know, the people on the left and people who don't agree with Trump, like, what part do they understand? Trump won the popular vote. Trump won all the swing states. He won the Congress. He won the Senate. Like, what part don't they understand that? Like, most of the times, presidents, when they make promises, they don't keep their word. Like, they're actually mad that Trump is actually keeping his word. We MAGA, we cool with it, but these damn people who are anti-Trump, who are liberals, who are just like so against Trump, and then Trump keeps his word. First of all, they would be talking crap about Trump not keeping his word, but they talk crap because he's keeping his word, and because he's keeping his word, they are unhinged. Now, I will say this: um, people at the border have been shot at. Our agents have been shot at. Like the cartels are shooting our agents. So y'all stay strapped, because if they'll shoot at goddamn police agents, they'll shoot at us. Makes sense, right? They'll shoot at us because they're disregarding law enforcement, so they'll disregard the public that law enforcement protects. So yeah, it's time for us to strap up, yo. It's definitely time for us to strap up. Uh, I blame the media and the people who believe the lies they sell. Tina, I agree with that. Yeah, the media, like, I watched CNN, a clip of it. I didn't watch it directly, but from another channel. And the woman got on there and had the nerve to say that Biden did not pursue, use the criminal Department of Justice against Trump. I'm just like, yo, this, I can only take so much tomfoolery. It's just like, yo, and like again, I don't even watch CNN, but I watch other channels that critique and do analysis, and it's like, man, it's like, I don't know how, excuse me, I don't know how these media, CNN, I don't know how they survive. How do they survive? Because I guess you still got people watching it, even the people who disagree with it, still watching it. I guess it gives us something to talk about because again, I watch channels that watch CNN. So it's like we're still legitimizing and feeding these news channels. Indirectly, I am because again, I mean, it's like I'm watching these channels knowing that they're going to watch CNN and watch NBC, and it's like, damn, this is really. Yeah, I really got to stop, man. I really got to stop. It's like getting candida, and you got to stop eating sugar. You got to stop eating sweets. Well, the news media, yeah, it's like that damn candida virus or fungus. You got to stop. You got to like just completely stop and cut it off. And it seems like the more you want to cut them off, the harder they fight. Just like candida, the harder it fights. So Tina said it's them's like being lied to. Yeah, them's, man, them's, yeah, Tina, I can't even really comment on I can't even comment no more on them. Like, I've like ran out of like, because they don't realm of common sense. It's like I can't even comment on it no more because I have to leave the realm of common sense to comment on Democrats and their way of thinking. I can't do it no more because I have to leave the realm of common sense.
And I don't like leaving the realm of common sense. I like common sense. I love common sense. And for me to rationalize and understand the democratic mindset, I have to leave the realm of common sense. And I don't want to do that. Because when I leave the realm of common sense, it takes a drain on my body. It takes a drain, like I get more gray hairs, I get more wrinkles, I get more crow's feet, I get like I begin to age faster. I begin to age, and I don't like to age fast. I like to age at a normal pace, and they're causing me to age faster because I be trying to understand and rationalize. Because as a human being, we want to rationalize and understand each other, and so because the news media are still ran by human beings, you want to understand other human beings. You want to try to rationalize, and you want to try to come to a point where you're at least understanding. And it's like, damn, this is really detrimental to my health and my well being because the Democrats are just totally dim-witted and backwards and demented. And they're just backwards. And, luckily, again, like I said before, luckily there were more of us than them. There's more people with common sense, obviously, in this country than people without common sense. So I am happy about that. But it's our human nature. We still want to help these people. We want to help. We want to assist. And it's like they're bringing us, they're in the quicksand and they're pulling us down in the quicksand with them. But our natural instinct is to help another human being. Like we want to grab that person. We don't want to see them sink in the quicksand of the Democrats. But damn, it's like they they're going to pull you in there with you within that quicksand and that in that world of democratic thinking. And it's like I watch Pierce Morgan, I watch like different debates, and the Democrats always. What I've noticed, they don't answer no questions. That is their debate skill. Their debate skill is to when you ask them a question, they flip it and turn around and ask you a question. They don't answer no questions. So I've noticed that debate technique. And like again, I don't like to debate uh, for a sport. Um, I will debate when it's necessary, but I do like to get a point. Like I don't, I debate to get truth out there. I don't debate like some people just debate for the sake of debating. Like it's like a sport to them where they don't care about truth or misinformation. They just care about they want to win the debate. But the Democrats, on the other hand, they are so engulfed in their emotions and their narrative. Like I said, um, I don't think a lot of these people know about Lake and Riley. I don't think they know about the fentanyl crisis. I don't think they know about, like I said, the damn cartels, the crime wave coming over here. They're just out of touch with that. And they're just like, oh my gosh, Trump is such a bad person. And it's like, so what's been going on, y'all, is that migrants who have not necessarily committed a crime, but they're illegal have been caught up with the people who have. So they might be looking for a. So they might go in an apartment, right? So I've looked at this thing where there was a damn dangerous criminal they were looking for, and they just so happened to pick up some other people. They weren't violent criminals, but they had warrants too. Eh, So they got caught up. But I mean, we in America, sometimes we get caught up. You might have a warrant and you hanging around somebody the police looking for, and then they just happen to stumble upon you. These things happen. So the migrants, I mean, I guess it's hard for them to lay low, because a lot of them live around the ones that Tom Homan's looking for. Tom Homan is looking for specific people, and it just so happens that other people are getting caught up. They're still illegal. So I don't know. People I guess they're dismissing the fact that when you cross the border illegally, you're committing a felony. You just are, and so there's consequences because we live in a nation of rules and regulation and laws and whatnot. And so You can't look the other way if they cross the border illegally and it's a felony. And then so yeah, there has to be consequences to that crossing that border illegally. And so the deportation is that consequence. And you know, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, have you be humanitarian, have a heart, this and that." But it's like, first of all, we can't afford y'all here. We can't afford y'all. This is a reason why we do this is because we have to keep the society balanced. Number one, the jobs. Our economy and the jobs. People talk about, oh, well, who's going to pick the grapes and who's going to pick the oranges and all that. I hear your arguments, but again, if you get caught up and you're near a violent criminal that they're looking for, and you get caught up, then just know that they're coming to look for, again, common sense. Know they're coming to look for Jesus, who has committed whatever violent crimes, and you are Leo too, and you just happen to be in that same vicinity, they're going to scoop you up too. So, my advice to the people who don't do the violent crimes: get away from Jesus. Get away from Jesus, who has done the violent crimes. And I don't know. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Not that now if you get caught, you just caught. Once you get caught, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because we as Americans, when we get caught doing crimes and we get caught dead to the right, a lot of us will fess up. Not all of us, but a lot of us will. So what Tina's saying? Tina's saying, okay. So yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you for the light, y'all. So yeah, it's just that a lot of us, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of us. I mean, a lot of us will deny, crimes that we done did and all blah 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 blah. But what I'm saying is that if you catch us dead to the right, then okay, we call. Like if I'm driving under the influence or driving without a license, you got me, right? You know what I'm saying? You know. So if you're in the vicinity, or if you selling drugs and boom, the police roll up on you, okay, I'm caught. You know. Um, I don't know. I'm just using different scenarios, but what I'm saying is that the block is going to be hot. Is what I'm saying. We have a term in the U.S. in the hood. The block is hot. White people, y'all know about this term too, and Hispanic, y'all know what y'all know. Everybody listens to rap. Let's not pretend everybody don't listen to black. So when I say the block is hot, the block is hot. So all my Hispanic friends know that the block is hot and adjust accordingly. You knew Trump was going to do mass rotation. You knew Tom Homan was coming. Hell, they even got Dr. Phil doing the goddamn cops program and shit, the deportation edition. So I don't know. Have a plan B. Have a plan B. A lot of people self-deported. But I'm saying it's getting cold. Have a plan B because the block is hot, and when the block is hot, you're going to get pops. You're going to get pops. So I can only suggest to people that having Selena Gomez on there booing and crying, that's not helping the situation at all. That's actually making it worse because people have grilled her about that. They're grilling her about that, and so yeah, uh, she has gotten to the point where she had to pressure and take the video down. She took the video down and kept it moving. That's number one. Number two, people are learning too that Trump is not playing. I guess they thought you know it's one thing to know that the migrants think that Trump is playing, but for the president of Colombia to try Trump, I guess they're gonna mess around and find out now. They're just gonna mess around and find out. So now the president of Colombia knows, and so I guess everybody else knows. I guess you had to make an example of a person. You know, I guess he had to make it made an example of because you, you messed around and find out. So yeah, a lot of countries are going to have to take back these migrants. And like I said before, you guys now know that the embargoes, the tariffs, are a bargaining chip, meaning okay, Trump is going to try to make a deal with you. You don't make that deal, then yeah, he's going to slap on tariffs. And I didn't know that he was going to increase the tariffs 25% every day until they come to terms. So that lets you know that Trump is trying to make a deal. He is trying to make a deal. And if you don't make the deal, then the tariff is the alternative. That is the other choice. You either make the deal or we can do this. We can slap the tariffs on you. We've talked about that. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. Now, let's get to Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis, Fannie Willis. um, First of all, I want to send a shout out to Jesse. Jesse, if you're watching this video, I owe you money. So I'm going to invite Jesse on this show and I'm going to pay Jesse the money that I owe Jesse because I made a bet with Jesse. I said, Jesse, he said that Biden is not going to pardon Fannie Willis. And lo and behold, Jesse, you were right. Fannie Willis didn't get pardoned. Neither did Letitia James. Neither did Alvin Braggs. Neither did Jack Smith. Well, no. Did Jack Smith get pardoned, y'all? I got to look into that because I don't even think Jack Smith got pardoned. Now, everybody on the J6 committee, that being Liz Cheney, they were all pardoned. You know, Benny Thompson, or Benny Thompson Johnson, Liz Cheney, and the rest of them, Adam Schiff, they were all pardoned. Fannie Willis was not pardoned. So that means when Cash Patel gets in there, he can investigate that thing. And we might be looking at Fannie Willis getting caught up in some federal stuff, getting caught up with the feds. Because Fannie Willis, again, she went to Washington, or she's withholding allegedly information that ties her to the J6 committee. Now, the J6 committee was pardoned, but she wasn't pardoned. That's not good. That's not good, y'all. Think about that. So Biden went on ahead and gave J6 a pardon, but everybody that was tied with J6, that being Fannie Willis, didn't get a pardon. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. So, needless to say, yeah, I owe Jesse. Jesse, when you see this video, uh, we're gonna go through the PayPal, and I'm gonna send you money, man. I believe I made a $20 bet. So yeah, that $20 is yours, Jesse. So come on the show, and we will. Goddamn, I will get that to you because yeah, I thought for sure, just like the J6 committee got a pardon, I thought Fannie Willis would get a pardon because she was tied to that. She didn't get a pardon. So I owe Jesse. Y'all saw where I made the bet with Jesse, and yeah. So Jesse, I owe you $20. I got you because Jesse called it. Just said no, she ain't gonna get a pardon. I said no, Jesse. And it didn't make sense to me, but I said I'm gonna put now. Let's make a bet then. In fact, you know what I'm saying? And Jesse was like, okay, bet. No, she's not going to get pardoned. And I'd be damn it. Jesse was right. Jesse was right. So if anybody know Jesse, man, get in touch with Jesse and let him know. Come on the show and we'll make that PayPal happen. Because, yeah, I thought for sure. Because, again, if J6, my logic was this, y'all. This was my logic. My logic was if obviously J6 got a pardon, so why'd you give J6 a pardon, Biden? So apparently they did something wrong where he felt it was necessary to give them a pardon. Oh, let's look at these idiots. Look at these idiots, man. Look at these idiots. Damn. So apparently, They felt like they felt like, look at this idiots, dumbass. Jesus Christ, look at this damn idiot, man. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. You got damn Monday morning idiots. No, today is Tuesday. Tuesday morning idiots. Yesterday it was Monday. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, we got yeah, like I said, J6, the J6 committee gotten apart, and so apparently Biden felt like, you know what, let me give them a pardon so they're not even investigated. But again, that does not stop them from uh, testifying, coming forward before Congress and testifying. So yeah, we got to look at that situation. So yeah, Fannie Willis, not only did she have to deal with Georgia, the Georgia Senate, the lawsuits from the I forgot the name of the organization. She's got to pay. She was ordered by a judge to pay that organization something. I forgot their names. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. And now the J6 committee, and they're going to want to know because now they know it's not even alleged anymore. They know Cash Patel, Pam Bondi, and the Trump administration knows that Fannie Willis is tied to the J6 committee. And so the J6 committee got a pardon and you didn't, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble, Fannie. You are in trouble. And all that ignoring. See, Fannie Willis has a bad habit, a real bad habit of ignoring subpoenas, ignoring court orders, and all that, because she felt like I am a uh, constitutional officer, whatever you feel like, Fanny, you're gonna have to testify, and you're not gonna be able to ignore Cash Patel and Pam Bondi if they decide to go after you. So you're in the scopes, you're in the crosshairs, and I think you're in big trouble because again, the J6 committee was pardoned and you weren't. That spells trouble. That spells trouble for you because, you know, by the J6 committee being pardoned, we want blood. We want answers. We want. I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100. We want revenge. So yeah, Cash Patel. Oh wow, yeah, it's Cash Patel. Damn, Cash Patel. I think it's supposed to be going before supposed to be going for the committee today to be approved. So yeah, supposed to be approved, and then I believe Bondi. I think she was already approved, but Cash Patel, John F. Kennedy, um, who else? Kennedy. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. So we're looking at some hearings on tomorrow, Wednesday. We're looking at that tomorrow, and then we're looking at Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday, they're trying to do it back to back. They're trying to get Kennedy, and right the next day, they're trying to get Kennedy on Wednesday and Tulsi Gabbard on Thursday. That's what I remember seeing. So um, I think they'll both make it through. I think Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard will make it through. I believe Republicans are going to give them a hard time because of their stance as Democrats. Uh, it's going to be interesting to watch, y'all. Um, will they get the votes? They may not get the votes from the rhinos, but I believe MAGA has enough
people to get them through. So I believe the MAGA Republicans will get them through. Of course, don't be surprised if the rhinos don't vote them in. Don't be so. I'm not gonna be surprised at all. I'm not gonna be surprised one bit. But I know that there will be. I'm predicting it's going to be a close vote. It's going to be a very razor thin close vote because again, the rhinos. We got rhinos in there, and so you know the rhinos and the Democrats don't like Kennedy. So the establishment don't like Kennedy. They don't like Tulsi Gabbard. So this is going to be a very interesting hearing. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all stay tuned for. I don't know. I might live stream it. I don't know. Dependent. I think I'm gonna be at work, so I might not live stream it, but I'm gonna definitely be watching it, and I'll definitely comment on it. And I might, the hearings, because it's not going to be just Kennedy. It's going to be Kennedy and two other people. Then the next day, Tulsi Gabbard and two other people. So it's going to be a long day thing, but I'm gonna do a recap, and will probably do a show on Friday. If nothing else big comes in the news, and I'll do a recap and tell y'all my take on it and tell you guys as far as how it goes. I mean, y'all gonna see how it goes, obviously, but I'm gonna just give my take on it. Like I say, I predict the Rhinos are going to. I predict that the Rhinos are going to. That they're not going to make it easy. So yeah, um, yeah. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. So yeah, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank you, Tina, for coming out, man. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for the ones that pressed the like button and share. I am going to do you. Okay, so Tina says, do you think they are going to give Cash or RFK a harder time? Oh yeah, absolutely. They're going to give RFK a real hard time. I don't know if they're going to give Cash Patel a hard time. I think Cash Patel, it's not going to be easy, but I think the hardest time they're going to give Tina is to RFK and Tulsi because they are Democrats and because they did switch over the party and they look at that as being loyal, distrustful. They frown upon that. They don't like that. Being that Cash Patel has always stood his ground as being a Republican and being MAGA, he should be good. He should be good. Like I said, it's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be as hard as RFK. RFK and Tulsi Gabbard, they are going to give them a hard time. Like they are going to come down on Tulsi Gabbard because of her association with Bashar al-Assad of Syria. They're going to run that to the ground. Watch what I tell you about that. RFK, they're going to bring a lot of personal stuff. They're going to say, well, did you cut up a well and put it on top of your car? They're going to be saying a lot of weird shit that y'all probably not have heard yet about RFK. RFK has done some, some things, but it's in the past, man. RFK is, I think, a good guy for the job as far as health, and they are putting a package together. Even Mike Pence, they are putting money together because RFK let them know we're coming after the chemicals. And these people that put chemicals in your food make a lot of money. The pharmaceuticals make a lot of money. The people that put the red dye and the green dye, yellow dye, and all that shit, they make a lot of money. So, just like Trump is changing the political system, RFK is trying to change the dietary and medical pharmaceuticals. So yeah, that's big. So yeah, they're going to give RFK the toughest time. I think he's going to have the toughest. Yeah, they're going to give him a harder time than Tulsi Gabbard. See, Tulsi Gabbard, her being a veteran and her being a very smart woman, they are going to do what they can, but they're not going to be able to keep up with Tulsi Gabbard. RFK, on the other hand, they're going to just nitpick at the weird stuff that he's done.
again, I think RFK is qualified, but again, I don't know. They're going to really try to wear him down. I think RFK is going to get through it. I don't, it's going to be a narrow margin with RFK. I think he's going to get it, but I could be wrong, you guys. I could be wrong, but I think he's going to get it. But again, you got a lot of Democrats that look down upon that, and you got a lot of. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me. My damn CB doesn't work. I need to get a new CB. Let me cut the truck off. Yeah, she's giving that guy. Okay, so she has to go back in the office. So she's gonna go back in the office. Look at all these damn geese. Damn, it's about like how many? Like 20 geese. I wish I could show you all these damn geese, man. Geese are just. I don't know why they sitting right there. Hi, CL6, same thing.
Yeah, you got the DAB for Midway. Come on down,
All
please.
right, all right. Okay, y'all. Oh man. So So yeah, I think RFK will get it. It's going to be narrow. It's going to be narrow, y'all. It's not going to be easy for RFK. I'm rooting for RFK for obvious reason. Y'all know I'm big on health and nutrition and all that. So yeah, I definitely want RFK to get it. I want Tulsi to get it. Everybody that Trump picks, I want them to win. I want them to win. So obviously, I'm rooting for both of them to get through because I want Trump to be able, like I said, we're dealing with this health thing and the pharmaceuticals, RFK going after pharmaceuticals, that's big. That is big. So yeah, that is big, big. So I can already see them going after, like I said, they're going to go after on weird stuff, just his personal weird, on his personal life. But Tulsi, they're going to hammer her on the whole Bashar al-Assad. They're going to say, well, don't you think your security should have really revoked because you've been patronizing with Syria? I can already see them doing that. So expect that. But she'll get through it. She'll get through it. She'll get through it. She's no slouch. And neither is RFK. So there it is, y'all. There it is. Okay. All right, y'all. Who do you think will fight against more? I think they'll fight against RFK more because, again, he's going after the pharmaceuticals. Tulsi Gabbard is just her security position. It's just that one position, and it's not really, nobody's really threatened by that, but RFK is threatening like major, major industries. Like he is threatening major corporations. So RFK Tina is going to get the greatest pushback. He is going to get the greatest pushback because he's going after the pharmaceuticals and he's going after big food, big pharma, big food, big pharma. You, yeah. So they're going to go after RFK. They're going to slander that man. You're going to hear all kind of weird stuff. They're going to say, well, the whale that you cut up, were you having sex with the whale? They're going to make up some weird. It's going to be weird. Expect it to be weird. Like, just expect it to be weird because they're going to like really, really get weird with that interview. They're going to accuse him of all kind of weird stuff. And RFK is going to roll with the punches, but like I said, it's. I mean, and again, they're looking at him as a traitor because he left the party. So, you know, quiet as it kept. They don't talk about how, yeah, if you leave the party, they feel like you betrayed them. It's almost like a gang, like it's like the mafia. Like you got to be part of this. Is blood in, blood out. And so yeah, Tosi and RFK, they face that as a hurdle. And so yeah, they're gonna damn. Oh, it's gonna be interesting, y'all. It's gonna be very interesting. So hey, it's gonna be very interesting. So yeah, be ready. Be ready to be entertained but weirded out when they interview RFK. It's gonna be very strange. So, okay, but I think he'll get it. But again, if he doesn't get it, then I think he'll get it though. I he'll get it by a thin margin. I think he'll get it. That's my prediction. And Tosi will give it because once she runs circles around them, then they'll be like, okay, all right, well, we can't really do nothing with her. She's going to run circles around. Like I said, they're going to try to hammer that Basad child, that serious situation, but they're not going to. They're not gonna tie her down. Man, Tosi is a fighter. Not saying that RFK's not a fighter. He's a fighter too, but you know they're gonna come at him and at a weird angle, and that weirdness is gonna be. It's gonna just be weird. It's just gonna be weird, yo. So I don't know. It's gonna be weird. All right, y'all. So shout out to Tina, man. Shout out to the people that gave me the likes. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ones that shared. Shout out to y'all. So yeah, let me get back to work. Um, let me get back to work, and yeah, like I said, any news, breaking news come, I will, of course, I'll cut the camera on and we'll talk about it. Get my analysis on it. Get y'all analysis on it, and yeah. With that being said, man, we out, y'all. Peace.